Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. We're just going to jump straight in the collective, pull a crowning card, get an overall feel about your person, their thoughts, their emotions, as well as their actions at this time towards you. We're going to pull additional cards, collective, break it down, deep dive. So let's see what you need to know. All right. Gosh, you're coming straight in with the devil card here, collective. Well, they can't be convinced otherwise, here, collective. All right. This is intense. These are intense emotions here that your person is going through. So it's not just positive emotions here, collective, it's also negative emotions as well, because your person may fear making a move towards you. You know, this is building up inside of your person as well. And what it also talks about here, collective, is that they need to do something about it here. What it's also talking about here, collective, is that your person is working their ass off at this time. Of course, they have an intention here, collective. So let's see. Let's see here. Of course, the intention is to come towards you. See, every time they get close enough to reach out, every time your person gets really close to reaching out towards you, collective, there's a fear here that these feelings aren't reciprocated. And so they pull back. But by pulling back, here, collective, this person's emotions get more and more intense. Where their thoughts and feelings for you, collective, they are growing. Oh, most definitely here in your reading, but it also consumes this person's day. And so what they're doing to distract themselves here, collective, well, I would say ain't working here. Whatever they're doing here, collective, ain't working. If this person, let's say, had to eat a hell of a lot of chocolate to stop themselves from thinking about you, they'd be eating a hell of a lot of chocolate. I would say that. So let's deep dive, and let's see what else I'm able to pull for you. What they have to do here, collective, is that they've got to come out of their fear here and just bite the bullet here, grab the bulls by the horn here, collective, and do something. Do something here. Even if it's something really small here in terms of reaching out. At least, here, collective, at least they are overriding this program of rejection, fear, abandonment, and neglect. Okay? All right, let's go. There is no other way. Let's go here. Oh, yeah, okay. So you're coming in with the Hierophant here, collective. Okay, definitely your person coming in here. Okay, so you're coming in with 10 of Wands. You're coming in with the Star card here, collective. You have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, I get that one now. All right, you also have the Queen of Pentacles here, collective. Okay, you have the Emperor guy. You have the Hermit here, collective. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands. Okay, and you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Alright, what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, you're kidding me. The Nine of Swords. See, it's coming in as the both of you set collective is what it's talking about. Here in your reading. There could be some outside interference here as well, because there's a past for the both of you here where you haven't let go. Here in your reading. See, this Devil card is actually coming in as the both of you here. All right. Because you're both waiting for each other here, collective, to make the move. Here in your reading. All right, let me break it down, and let's go. Let's do this. I say, and like I spoke about before here, collective, what this is saying is for the both of you here, even coming in with the Queen of Pentacles here, collective, is to actually do something about it here in your reading. Yeah. The Hierophant and the Emperor guy, the way in which your cards are coming in at the moment could very well be the one person here. Okay, collective? Because they're both connected to the Devil card. Okay? And so is the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, of course. The Emperor, Hierophant guy, of course they've got choices here, collective. This is what it talks about. But coming in with the Queen of Pentacles here, the choice here is the Queen of Pentacles. This is what your reading is saying. Now, see, it's also talking about here in terms of the Devil card, here, collective, is that they find you to be a temptation. Oh, this is going both ways here, collective. Okay, this is also coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles finds you to be a temptation. Definitely here in your reading. And so what it talks about there, collective, is that, look, you both light each other's fire here, collective. There's no other way I can explain it. There is such a strong attraction here. So what are you going to do about it? That's what your reading is saying here. Because you can't control justice here, collective, in terms of waiting for justice to come in. Justice in a situation, you can't control it here, collective. Justice in this situation is that this is why you are in this energy or in this mode here, collective. It just is. And this is both you and your person. All right. Now you're with the Hierophant guy here, collective. And so what it talks about there in your reading is they know it. There's a lot here that this person knows and understands because of their perception of the role and the responsibilities of the Hierophant here, collective. In the past, they saw it to be a certain way here, very charismatic is the Hierophant guy. Here, same with the Emperor. Here, there is, both those cards show leadership qualities here. So most definitely here, coming in with the Hierophant and the Emperor, you were going to attract a hell of a lot of attention here. And what it talks about there's some kind of truth about who you are, who you truly are here, collective. Okay, that you have finally realized, but this was about understanding who you are and how you were in the past to know who you are today, who you truly are today here. And so what it talks about there in your reading, collective, is that there's a depth to you coming in with the Hierophant Emperor guy, all right, that you're able to tap into here. It talks about trusting in oneself and the universe, that this is the correct path. But if you're not going to do anything about it here, collective, because you're still in fear mentality, you're still in a fear mentality here, then these feelings that you have for your person are just going to be so intense here that it's going to get the better of you. The only way justice is going to come into your reading here, collective, is if you do something about it. As if you do something about it here, collective. Now you're coming in with the Ten of Wands, and so for yourself here, collective, coming in with the Hierophant and the Emperor guy. Just bear with me here, because that's how these cards are connecting, okay, in my spread. And so what it talks about there is that you have to push past it, is what it's saying here in your reading. Now, what it talks about here also, coming in with the Emperor and the Hierophant guy here, collective, is that you've got to learn your lessons, is what it's saying, when it comes to potential partners, other partners, intimate relationships. This is what the Ten of Wands is saying, because the truth here that you've figured out about yourself here, collective, is to do with the Queen of Pentacles here. Has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles here, collective. Now, with this Ten of Wands coming in, for your person, for yourself here, collective, coming in with the Hierophant Emperor guy, let me get to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? What it talks about there is that it's because of the choices and the decisions that you've made in the past in terms of intimate partners that you realize how or who or why here, collective, you are so attracted to the Queen of Pentacles. See, because what it's talking about here is that this Queen of Pentacles is unlike anybody you know. This is just, see, it's telling me here in the past, in terms of the Ten of Wands, that was a whole cycle. And that was made up of a hell of a lot of things here, collective, people, places, and things. And that had become a way of life for you, I want to say. Okay? Here in your reading. And now that you've got the Queen of Pentacles on the scene here, collective, what it talks about there is that the Queen of Pentacles for yourself is a whole cycle here. It's just her. It's just the Queen of Pentacles, sorry. It's just the Queen of Pentacles. Whereas in the past, coming in with the Ten of Wands, there's a hell of a lot more involved in that here. Which is why you see the Queen of Pentacles as different, as the difference here, collective, is what it's talking about. And because you've made certain movements with the Ten of Wands, you've taken certain risks here, collective, okay, You don't want to do the same with the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Now you're talking about the Star card here, collective. Now, what the Star card is talking about here in your reading is that your next move here towards each other has to follow. You have to follow your internal compass, is what it talks about. You have to take, well, that's what it's talking about here, collective. Coming in with the Star card, you're coming in with wisdom. Here in my spread, you have to take some kind of action, the correct action, because wisdom is action. Taking the correct action and making that conscious choice here, collective. And I spoke about it, so what are you going to do? That's what it's saying. As long as you take action is what it talks about, because non-action is actually an action too, is an action in itself. Okay? So you have to follow your internal guidance here, collective. Now, just before I carry on, I'd just like to say I offer counselling, mentorship, advice, programs, and tarot readings. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. I am not just a tarot reader. Now let's move on to the Two of Pentacles here, collective. And so what that talks about here in your reading, collective, is that you've got to do something about your feelings. These feelings are so intense here, collective, that they're actually growing and they're getting, that's going to be a problem. So something has to be done about it. This is both you and your person. Now you're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. And so for yourself here, collective, if you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, what it talks about there in your reading is you've definitely got choices here, collective. But what it also talks about here, collective, is you're bringing in a tower moment here. For yourself, here could be, and as well as your person. You are the choice. That's what it talks about here. You're the choice. Okay? All right. Now you're coming in with the Emperor guy here in your reading. And so this person, of course, is charismatic. Here, collective, this person builds a business. This person, people like this person. They have this natural thing where they attract attention, even though they don't want it, collective. But for this person also here, collective, for yourself, if you're coming in with the Emperor guy here, okay, you have to take some kind of action. It's all coming in as action here, collective. All right. Now you are coming in with the Hermit card. And so what the Hermit card is saying here, collective, is that there are times here where you are unable to distract yourself from each other, from the Queen of Pentacles, from the Emperor guy here, the Hierophant, same person here in your reading. It doesn't matter how many chocolate bars you're going to eat or anything like that here, collective, to distract your attention here, it doesn't work. And now what it also talks about here in your reading is single. You're single here, collective, is what it talks about. There is an ego here, and I spoke about it with the Devil card in terms of the fear here. An ego is anything that keeps you stuck here. So it's telling me here there are times where you're just about there, going to bite the bullet, going to reach out to each other here, collective, and then you pull back. All right. But with this card, I should say here, and I just want to add, is that you've got to know the truth about yourself here. That's what it's saying. And what I mean by that is, why do you fear? What is it that you fear here, and why? You're coming in with the Nine of Wands, and so what the Nine of Wands is talking about here, collective, is make the effort. That's what it's saying. Make the effort to change here, to come out of your comfort zone, overcome obstacles and challenges, and remove those blockages and barriers. Now you're coming in with the Knights of Pentacles here, collective, and this is both you and your person here. Okay, taking your time there. It's still a fear. The Knight of Pentacles, I was going to say take so long here, collective, but why it's slow moving for the Knight of Pentacles is that I spoke about the cycle here, coming in with the Ten of Wands. It's coming out of one cycle and going towards another cycle here, collective, and knowing about those changes and how that's going to change here. That's what's happening with both you and your person, because these changes are huge and you both know that. So the Nine of Swords here, collective, and so what the Nine of Swords is talking about here in your reading, it's the change, collective. That's what it's saying. It's huge changes here. Are you ready? You're second guessing yourself. You could also be worrying about what other people are going to think, but who cares? Who cares here, collective? If you're going to think like that, then nothing's going to change here in your reading. So what is it that you want? That's what it's talking about. Justice isn't going to come in unless you make some kind of move here, is what it's saying. All right? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading. Join us in the Facebook group and I will catch you later. Bye.